back to my channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this one right here. Yep, the LeBron fans are back at it again. Players that have scored 35 plus in 3 straight playoff games at 22 or younger. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Anthony Edwards. So if I'm not mistaken, Kobe, LeBron, and Anthony Edwards were already in their fourth or fifth season in the NBA. What a joke. What a joke. Only guy I can give this to credit for is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But remember, Kareem is nothing to the media that's been paid off. And where is Kareem in all this? I just don't understand. So this is pointed at Michael Jordan in these debate groups. I've seen this today. It was like, where's Michael Jordan? What do you mean, where's Michael Jordan? Because at 22-23, Michael Jordan has a playoff scoring record against the Celtics. This is no record. This is no record. What record is it? Michael Jordan has that record in the playoffs. 35 points is not a record. So again, where's Kareem? They have just pissed over Kareem, stood on top of Kareem and pissed all over him since probably about the mid late 2000s. They just pissed all over this man, the media. Wow. Okay. I mean, these guys really need that paycheck that bad from the NFL, the pension paycheck, and probably pay their insurance, whatever, that they can't even defend themselves. Wow, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. Because you rarely see a guy from the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s really coming out and clapping back. They might defend themselves and be like, who the hell are you? That's about it. They will not trash this era of basketball or trash the 2010s. Guys that played in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s. So it's pretty much a gag order. If you say anything about this era, the real truth, you're not going to get your money from the NBA, your pension. And it's pretty sad. There's all kind of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar records that get held back from the media so the young people don't see it. Don't worry, LeBron fans. We don't want you front running on Anthony Edwards. We don't want you doing that. It's over for you. It's over. And as we go through these playoffs, you better hope Anthony Edwards stinks it up, shoots a break fest, and is trashed the rest of the playoffs. Because if not, they're going to be grooming him real good the rest of these playoffs if he starts to do good into next season. I mean, LeBron, it's over. It's over for the LeBron fans. Pack it up. You had a good run of lies. Remember, they're not going to be able to hold Wemby back next year unless they fake an injury like I think they've been doing with Zion forever. Who cares if they're not saying it on ESPN and Fox and your local YouTube channel? Think about what this man did in the playoffs. The play-in. This man started to dominate. Scored that last bucket, came down, was nothing wrong with this guy. Next thing you know, this guy's going to the locker room. Walked out just fine that day, didn't play the rest of that game, and didn't play when they got in the playoffs. Really? These aren't even, I don't even know what you would compare today's era of guys to. They are very weak because these guys in the past, you would have to drag them off the floor for them not to play that game. Come get the stretcher. Hit me with that Novocaine and let's go. It would have to be a torn ligament. I'm serious. You know how long Zion has been so-called hurt but walks around normal? Anyways, like I said, to the LeBron fans, it's a wrap with you guys. And what Wemby is going to do next year, considering he only played 29 minutes a game and still averaged 3.6 blocks 10 rebounds, and 20 points? Oh my God. Your Anthony Edwards, your Luka Doncic, Jokers, Halliburton. Nobody cares about LeBron in the LeBron era. These guys cried, whined, flopped, lied, had narratives, told for them, travel, carry, built super teams. It's over. So to the LeBron fans, don't jump on Wemby's bandwagon and don't jump on Anthony Edwards' bandwagon. It's over for you. Stay LeBron fans. It's over. And when he retires, the biggest scandal in sports history will come out. It'll come out. And it's going to be so funny because I don't want to hear nothing from Chris Broussard. I don't want to hear nothing from Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright. None of these people that defended this guy when PEDs was at a high level of rumors. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want in the future that you need to retire all these guys. Your Stephen A. Smiths, your Chris Broussards, your Rob Parkers, your Nick Wrights, Shannon Sharps, Kendrick Perkins. Get rid of these guys because I don't want none of these guys jumping on nobody else's bandwagon 2-3 years down the road and doing this comparison. I need you to leave LeBron at number 1 or number 2 all time because you said what he's done, the 4 MVPs, the 10 finals, the 4 championships, the 4 finals MVPs, and his accumulative stats, including his most points of all time, makes him number 1 or number 2. Okay? Again, this is what the Nick Wright says, the Chris Broussards, the Rob Parkers, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Shannon Sharps, all these people, J.J. Redick, Gilbert Arenas, all these fools, until somebody does that or what LeBron did, I don't want to hear nothing about you trying to ever put nobody at the top 1 or top 2 where these guys have LeBron. I don't want no switching. Okay? This is the claim that you made for him to jump Kareem, to jump Magic, to jump Kobe, to jump Bird. And some of y'all done jump Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. This is a claim you made for LeBron James. So I don't want you front running for Anthony Edwards, Joker, Wemby, none of these guys. I don't want you front running for them later on. And try to take LeBron out of the top 2. Nope. Don't do it. And I don't want to hear nothing about no steroid scandal, how you didn't know, and, the facts wasn't out there, and, no, you guys are too paid getting busy off of unclutched sports, so you got to keep the narrative. But once he retires, there's no use for this guy no more. The sad part is, like I've been saying in the past, the NBA doesn't want to promote their new young talent. When did they promote Anthony Edwards? Not really. When? Anthony Edwards wasn't playing like this in the Olympics. Did you see Anthony Edwards playing like he's playing in the playoffs? Was he playing like this in the Olympics? I didn't see it. Was he playing like this last year? We can't go back to his career, to the beginning, right? Everything has to start at 22. What a coincidence, right? But the same logic that they'll use and say, oh, he was young when he came in. What about LeBron? What about LeBron? So Anthony Edwards didn't do nothing LeBron did his first 4 seasons in the league. And Anthony Edwards isn't top 10 in any statistical category this year. He just makes an outburst in the playoffs. What? Okay. What? And he's on Michael Jordan's level all of a sudden? Michael Jordan came into the league at what, 21, 22? First season. Was to average 35 plus a game in the playoffs? No, bro. They actually had great defenders back then. Okay? And none of these guys, except for, I don't know, maybe Kareem was a rookie? So I really don't know what we're talking about. I don't care about none of this stuff. I'm just saying, let's look how they try to put Anthony Edwards last. But I guess hold on, in 3 straight games. Okay, but yeah, these aren't records. These aren't records. The most points in a playoff game is a record, and that's Michael Jordan. Most points in the game is Wilt Chamberlain. Even past the merger, it's Kobe Bryant. There's limited defense in this era. The lane is wide open. 4 guys at the 3-point line. It's a joke. All LeBron fans can do, like they've been doing his entire career, or since Nick Wright came on the scene, these type of guys, is really tell half truths. That's all they really can do. That's all they can do. And make up stats that somebody else hasn't did because of this, because of that. Boom, boom, bam. A whole bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. You guys tell me what you think, man.